Send me a ballot for the following elections. Now, most of us that's 65 and old are disabled. We're going to want an annual application, which means that once I apply for an annual application, I am entitled to a ballot for every election that the county, that's going to be held within this county. And that's even for the city or political subdivisions elections, because they have to forward your annual application to those entities. So make sure you check right here, annual application. Now, what's very important for this election, because this is a primary election, so you must select your party affiliation. Here's several boxes: Democratic primary, Republican primary, or do not send me a primary ballot. So if you didn't want a primary ballot and you only want a ballot for, say, November coming up, you could actually check that. But of course, we want you to vote in all elections. Make sure you check your party preference right here, this box right here, primary election, Democratic primary or Republican primary. And that is section 4. Send me a ballot for the following reason, for the following elections. One of the most important parts is that you sign, that your signature is on this application. So you must put your signature where the X is, and you're certifying that all the information you gave is true, and you're going to also date that. The reason your signature is so critical is because when you get your ballot, they're going to compare your signature on this application to your signature where you're going to have to sign that ballot. So make sure you sign it the same way or as best you can, your normal handwriting. Now, if a person is unable to sign, they can leave it blank, and in that case, you have to have a witness. So if the person is unable to sign or marks an X, it must be followed by section 6, which is if the applicant is unable to mark, you must check this box to complete all the information in box 5. So you're going to be a witness. That means that they can't sign it all. Or you could be an assistant. That means that they just simply needed a little help to complete their application. So the signature of the witness or assistant goes right here. They must print their name, must have an address, city, state, zip code. And there's also a place on here to the right that tells you what their relationship is to the voter, and that must be on that application, especially if you're a witness, okay? Now, you can only witness 2 signatures of family members within an election period, but if you're just assisting them, say you may take their ballot to be mailed, or you're just going to fold it up and put it on the mailbox for them, then you have assisted them with that particular application, and you must sign here as an assistant. So you would circle either witness or assistant depending on what role you're playing with that voter. I showed you the front of the application, and this is the back of the application. It just has the same instructions that I've gone through with you, but it also has the mailing address for the county clerk elections department. So what you would do, once you complete your application on this side, this would be your application, you would take that application, you would fold it in half, put a little piece of tape on the end of it to make sure that it's secure, and then you want to make sure that you place a stamp and put it in the mail. Let me remind you again, the last day for the county clerk to receive an application for a mail ballot is this Friday, February the 18th by 5 p.m. via fax or mail. Now, if for some reason you're faxing that application, make sure you put this original still in the mail to be received by the county clerk's office on within the 4 business days. We talked about the application for mail ballot. I just want to remind everyone, once you get your mail ballot, you will get an envelope. That envelope, and I need to go back. I'm sorry, I forgot something. I need to go back to the very first page, because what did change And I want to impress this on your minds and make sure you remember this. What does change, after you fill in your name, your address, and the other optional information here, what is required with the new Senate bill is that you must have a Texas driver's license number here or the last 4 digits of your Social Security number. My suggestion for this election, to make sure that there's no reason for your ballot to be rejected, if you have a Social Security number, please put that if you have a Texas driver's license number, please put that number on here, whatever it is. And then follow it up and put the last 4 digits of your Social Security number as well. That way you know they have no reason to reject your ballot. And like I said, when you receive your envelope for your mail ballot to mail back to them, it is required that you put these same 2 identification numbers on there. Put your driver's license if you have one, and the last 4 digits of your Social Security number. If you don't have a driver's license, you can just use the last 4 digits of your Social Security number. That is the new law. Without those numbers on there, your application and your ballot could be rejected. If you have any questions, if you need any applications, you can certainly go to Barton Chapel or you can go to St. Peter's Church. We're going to post some additional locations that you can pick up applications in Port Arthur. It will be posted on the Facebook page of Barton Chapel of Dr. Pastor Aaron Reynolds. It will also be posted on my Facebook page. And if you have any questions, I am always available. Please do call me, 409-767-3355. We want to make sure we get this right. We want to make sure that our votes are not suppressed. And this is very important because of the law changes that we put these different ID numbers on this application and on the ballot. So don't forget, not only fill out your name, your address, and the optional information, but you must have your driver's license number or a Social Security number on there, and it must match what you put on that ballot when you return that ballot. If you have any questions, I'm Carolyn LeBlanc Guidry. Please do give me a call.